Metals, cryptocurrencies, and indices. Everything is melting towards the upside. Everything is creating new all-time highs this month. And in today's video, I want to share with you the setups which we are looking at inside of the Elite program on gold, on Ethereum, and on the Nasdaq. As you all know, I'm only looking at the higher time frames. I'm only looking at the chart, so no indicators, no fundamentals, because over the past 5 years of my trading, I've realized that this is the way to make money. And if we're looking at the chart of gold right here on the monthly time frame, you can see the following. This month, it seems like gold is finally breaking out towards the upside. We have been waiting for this breakout inside of the Elite program for a very long time. As you can see on the higher time frame on gold, we had this quite nice trading range where we had support at this lower green horizontal line, roughly at $1,600. And on the other side, we had resistance at this psychological $2,000 level. And this month, we are finally breaking above all of this resistance. We are already long inside of the Elite program on gold, but if you're not in a long position yet, what you can simply wait for is a retest of the previous breakout area, because a basic concept is that previous resistance, if it's broken towards the upside, is then turned support on a retest. So you can wait for a retest of this previous breakout area. Then of course you need some kind of bullish confirmation on the smaller timeframes indicating a reversal, and then you can try to capitalize on this potential continuation towards the upside. We are looking to take first profits roughly at this $2,500 level right here, because if you measure the previous trading range, you can see this was a trading range of 25%, and then you're simply adding 25% to the breakout. You can see gold can potentially hit $2,500. If you are already long on gold, I would simply stay in my trading positions. Again, no financial advice, but I would just stay in all of my trading positions and capitalize on this continuation towards the upside. It's a major breakout, so there might be some back and forth on the smaller time frames, but overall, we are very bullish on gold inside of the Elite program. Looking at Ethereum, ticker symbol ETHUSD, situation right here is also pretty clear. Let's actually remove everything. This was just for the weekly breakdown I uploaded just a couple of minutes ago. Ethereum is still struggling with this previous all-time high. Bitcoin already created new all-time highs, but you can see Ethereum is still hanging around this previous resistance. You can see we had major resistance back in 2021, roughly at this $4,500 level. We are once again already long on Ethereum, but if you're not in any long position yet, I would probably even wait for a retest of the previous breakout area. You can see this was roughly at this $2,000 level. Then once again, you need some kind of confirmation on the smaller time frames, and then you can go ahead and enter a long position to capitalize on this continuation towards the upside. If you are already long on Ethereum, congrats, you're already hopefully in profit. And I would just simply wait for more continuation towards the upside, because also right here, if you're looking at the major cycles, you can see we're always having pumps followed by a correction, once again a pump, which was once again followed by a correction. And in my opinion, we already started the next crypto bull run, and we will see much higher prices going into 2024 and 2025. And last but not least, I want to draw your attention to the Nasdaq, because also right here, there is a specific setup which we are still looking at inside of the Elite program. You can see that the Nasdaq has been trading in this quite nice rising channel for a very long time. Basically, we had a bunch of support at this lower green trend line. We had the last retest in 2022, 2023. Perfectly also retesting previous support. We had a confluence of support and bullish confirmation on the smaller time frames. So this overall continuation towards the upside, you can see on the Nasdaq 65%, which is quite decent, was actually expected, but the Nasdaq is now approaching this upper resistance. And inside of the Elite program, we already took profits on our stock positions, because what I think is quite likely to happen is that after such an insane rally, we will see some kind of pullback, maybe to retest this previous resistance, which is also perfectly lining up with the previous all-time high, or maybe even a retest of this lower support, which would then perfectly line up with the support of the rising channel. once again then waiting for bullish confirmation on the smaller time frames, and then we will scale back into new stock positions, into new positions on indices, because you can see the overall trend is towards the upside, and eventually we will also see higher prices on stocks and on indices. So again, I'm looking at the higher time frames. It's a monthly time frame, so it might take another 2 to 3 months for the Nasdaq to reverse. But that's the beauty of trading the higher time frames. You do not need to spend a lot of time looking at the charts. And my analysis is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and also extremely profitable. If you want to follow along with all the trades I take on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, you can just go ahead, click the first link in the description, go to basictrading.net and sign up for the Elite Trader program. You do get a lifetime access, very important. And you can also sign up for the free trading newsletter, because I will keep you updated with some of the trades I mentioned in there for free. If you have any questions regarding this video, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And as always, very important to remember to keep your long-term vision.